Good morning once again. My name is Abifari Aziz Olawale, an agricultural consultant, banana and plantain specialist. I'm here to talk about diseases affecting plantain plantation. I mentioned in our previous video that we have varieties of attacks or diseases that affect plantain plantation. We mentioned bacterial infection, fungal infection, nematodes, sigatoka, and what have you. We discussed about the bacterial infection in our previous video, and want to go to the next diseases that affect plantain plantation. The second disease that affect plantain plantation is let's talk about nematodes infection. Some people call it sigatoka as well because they are similar. These are airborne diseases. They can transfer through a very long distance, and if it is happening in a particular farm, the next available farm should take preventive measures against his to prevent his farm from these attacks, because they spread also like wildfire. An example of sigatoka attack or nematodes attack is this. We just cut down this plantain. The reason why we do this is because the attack has already affected most of the organs of these plants, including the flowers, including the stems, to the roots, because these attacks normally start from the roots of the plant. If you want to be sure that your plantain is affected by nematodes or sigatoka, the first symptoms you will notice is the burning of the leaves. You'll be seeing those leaves folding, burning, and they'll be giving you yellow. They'll be like something burn them, and they will look like dead leaves. That's how the leaves will become. That's the first symptoms. And if you want to be now sure, if you want to confirm it that it's nematode, just try to uproot one of the suckers. You will see at the root of the sucker that there is something like black spots around the sucker, the root of the sucker. So that shows it's been affected. You know, when you have a bad yam at home, that when you are peeling and you notice that there is a spot that is black, and you start peeling it off, cutting them off so that they won't affect other areas. The same thing happens, the ones we are talking about on plantain. So nematode attacks is a airborne disease. They attack from the roots, and from there you will see that the plant will not grow very well. They will be growing stunted growth. At the end of the day, the leaves will be looking like burning, like something is burning them from inside. So it affects the plantain, and they won't produce fruit along the line. And even if they want to produce, their fruit will be smaller. You know, they will be small, and that means it's a bad. That's a bad investment. Why you allow your farm to be attacked by nematodes? So, what are the process? What do we do? How do we treat nematodes? What we do previously is normally like this one. Now we have to cut down this particular one. We cut it down. We make sure that we take them away, far away from the plantation, and the remaining leaves we have to spray herbicide on them so that they won't spread, or they won't have any effect on other plants on our farm. So that's what we do. We just finished spraying. We spray with insecticide. Since they are not this is the only one we still notice. We just mix the chemical and we sprayed it on the remaining roots or the remaining suckers that we still have on the ground, because this one is still going to grow healthy. Are going to grow back and healthy. So that's how we treated it, so that when it's growing, nematodes will not be there. It won't be the nematode there will have been dead, so that we won't see any symptoms of nematodes again. That means it will have been cured by then. So that's it. That's why we apply we use strong insecticide. You have to use strong one. Make sure the active ingredient there is very strong. We have different ones in the market. Just tell them that you need pesticide and mix it appropriately. So before you apply, so when you apply them, it's going to kill the nematodes that affected your plants. So these are the remaining things. We make sure that we spray all these ones to all the leaves, all the branches. We spray them as well. So that's how we kill nematodes. There's another way, the old way, without insecticide. You can remove them if there are not many, After cutting them, remove the sucker and cut down like we normally do to our yam. You cut down the affected part, you cut them out, the affected part, and you plant again. Do you understand? You remove all the dead ones, put them far away from the farm, and you replant. That's another method of caring nematodes. Thank you for watching this channel, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you love this video, please press the like button so that when the subsequent videos have been posted, you will be notified. Thank you for choosing Olive Farm and Agro-consults.